Hi, how you doing? Your friendly neighbor breezing through the neighborhood. Yes, now I came to slay and to pray because that's how I get down every day. So, all my good people around the way, let's get to it for today. Yay! All right. So, I hope this video, uh, all my viewers, I pray that they be in just the best of mood, best, just the best love and peace and happiness and everything. Yes, Lord. Okay, so I sent this topic on YouTube. Okay, it went something like the school. I guess it was trying to pass a law to bring the whoopings back into the school, or they was having permission slips being signed by the parents to see if they was okay with bringing the whoopings back into the school. And I just want to give my opinion on the subject. Okay, I would like to say, do I agree with that, bringing the whooping back into the school? I would have to say I'm not really sure, but I'm gonna say yes and no. My no will be because just the way society is and the way these children is, and some teachers, you don't really know who's coming from a genuine good place when it comes to discipline our children's. I'm a firm believer. I think chastising the children, the whoopings, I believe that stems from the household, dad and mom. I think that's dad and mom's job to discipline their children however they see fit. Just as long as they ain't beating them and putting bruises and marking, breaking bones and putting children in the hospital and killing them, and that's a total no. I love the babies, but a firm discipline, I believe that's never should have been in the school in the first place. I believe that was just mom and dad job to raise and chastise their children and talk to their children the best that they know how, and I believe with the chastising and the talking to your children, the love of the loving father and a loving mother, I don't believe that the whoopers would ever been to the school anyway, and for them to take the whoopings out of the household, and you talking about having whoopings back into the school, but not passing no laws and putting the whoopings back to where it rightfully belong. That's what uh, dad and mom, and if the dad and mom could chastise their children, it shouldn't be the need for no stranger to put their hands on your children. Your children are gonna be respectful. They're gonna show up. They're gonna know right from wrong. But what I do agree that they should bring back into the school is the prayer. Please bring that one back in, because it's off the chain. It's scary to even let your children go to school. I mean, it's scary. Them just the days we living in. But yeah, so yeah, I just believe that pass the law to put the whoopings back into the household. That's mom and dad job. That's dad and mom job. That's dad and mom job to chastise their babies and their children's. And a lot of the parents didn't mind chastising their children's, and until they passed that law. So now if the children's acting up and they doing this and that and the third, dad and mom can't even discipline the children. Some of the children, oh, I'm going to call the police. Oh, tell them you hit me. Now mom and dad is in the trouble. It's just a whole lot of foolishness to me. It's just foolish, and but mom and dad get in trouble for just like their kids, but the law get a hold to them, could do as they please and won't have no trouble. So it just, if mom and dad chastise their children will know how to show up and act accordingly when in life, and know how to be respectful and know how to humble themselves and just know how to be in this, and just to know how to exist in this world, and I think it's very sad for them to take the whoopings away from the parents and want to give them to the hands of strangers, which is the teachers. And And I don't think that's a lot on the teachers. And I'm pretty sure most teachers agree. They don't want to chastise. They already got a lot on their plate. They not trying to chastise. Now they got to chastise the student as well. Whoop the children and then have a good chance of something going wrong now, and it went from a whooping to a fight. You know, and these children these days, they feel like no teacher sit up there. Y'all took the whoopings out the household, so they ain't used to the whoopings. You went took the whooping out of the school, so they ain't used to getting no whoopings on that spectrum either. And now all of a sudden, 2022, 2023, y'all trying to bring the whooping back into the school, and who they gonna be swatting? I know they ain't finna whoop these high schoolers. And I know and some of these middle school and some of these little baby grade school. You know, it's just the whoopings belongs in the household. And that's between mom and dad. That's their job, to chastise their children. What if the teacher go too far having a bad day? And what if the teacher go too far because they have they go through things as well. Well, they just having a hard day, a bad day, to feel like they already underpaid, feel like a whole lot is on their table. And what if they do take it to a maximum punishment? You know, extreme force, you know? What if the children on the flip side come back at the teacher because they're not used to no discipline and use extreme force against the teacher? Then what? I believe the whooping stems from home. Keep the prayer in the school and keep the whoopings in the house where the child resigned from. That's between dad and mom to chastise their children, not the school. You know, keep the school, bring the prayer back. Bring the prayer back into the school. And on the prayer back on these bus rides back and forth to school, because the way the school system is, it's almost scared. It's too dangerous to take your children to school. Ain't no almost. It's too dangerous to take your children to school. It's too dangerous to take your children to school. Some got to give. So yeah, I'm not gonna keep y'all too long. I would like to know what y'all think about that. Do y'all think that they should bring the whoopings back into the school? Or do y'all think they should bring the whoopings back into the household from which the children came, mom and dad? Do y'all think they should bring the prayer back into the school? On the buses? What do y'all think? Yes, well, on that note, I'll talk to you later. Have a good one. Mwah.